Kenmore Medic 1 here. I'm in my office, my little studio, and Mrs. Moore Medic called me at work today and said that the vacuum cleaner is not coming on. So I said, okay, I'll fix it when I get home. Hey, this ain't one of them little throwaway jobs. This is about a $350 vacuum cleaner, and we's gonna fix it. We ain't gonna replace it unless I deem it dead. Let's check it out. All right, we're going to plug her in and we are going to verify the issue. Let's just see.
No. I need a warmer list. Okay. You got it.
Yep. She no worky. All right, so let's diagnose this mother sucker. All right, first thing I'm going to do, we're going to take this hose up out of there, out of here, and let that dangle. And let's look right down in here at these terminals, and let's get our voltmeter and see if we're getting wall voltage, 120 volts, to here. Alright, we are going to verify we got 120 volts. Put our voltmeter here and here. And we got 124.3. So we're getting power from the cord to here. Okay, I want to rule out the power unit or the vacuum portion of it for the time being, and let's look at the rest of it. Now here is the male end of that connector. We should be getting voltage to these 3 pins. So what we're going to do is we're going to run an ohm test, or not an ohm test, but a continuity test from these 3 pins to the upper portion of the handle. Okay, so we have the carpet attachment here. Everything works through this. We have 2 pins here that carry AC voltage as well. See those? So that's where the main handle that operates everything, you turn it on here. You can, it has a rheostat for the vacuum motor, high and low for the suction. But let's go ahead, and where this plugs in like this, we're going to run a continuity test from these 2 lugs all the way through the hose back to our 3 pins here. One is just a ground, I'm sure. So the outer 2 pins is what we're looking for. Okay, so I've got my voltmeter set to continuity. So we're going to go from this outside pin to this outside. Got nothing. So somewhere inside this hose, or maybe the handle, has come loose, or maybe a switch is bad. So let's dig a little further. Alrighty, I suspect something's going on right here. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart. It's just a couple screws. One there. One here. And there's going to be one underneath the hose here. And I think, I can't remember, it's been a while. I've had to go in here and repair this before. This vacuum cleaner is probably close to a decade or more old. Okay, now to get this thing open, you just take your screwdriver handle You just pop it, turn it over, do the same thing, pop it, oop, it popped back in, pop that, pop it, and pop it, and it should come on open for you. May have to redo the one on this side. Pop it. There we go. There we go. Now, ease this apart. Slide the portion down the hose. Yep. We can see the issue right here. Where this hose is attached, the wiring, one of them, the white wire, has come undone. Look at that. And I can see pieces broken, and the hose is slipped too far. It's not even hardly on there. To fix this, we're going to slide that white wire back on. Now the way this works is the hose itself has those 3 wires coiled all the way down it, and of course our white wire was off, which is the power wire, so that's the reason that it's not coming on. Now the way that they affixed this, or the way that this is actually designed, this is a solid core, solid copper wire, and it just pushes into this connection, and it's pretty stout. You have to really push it to make it go. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put me just a drop of super glue on these little pieces of insulation right here. Now what we're gonna have to do is figure out where these wires like to lay. Oh, I see what this is. This is the clip or the retainer. It's broke off right here. See how it's got a retainer right here? So when you slide the hose up on it, it grabs it and lets it stay. So once you get them all hooked back up, we're gonna push the hose up on the fixture. We're gonna tuck our wires in behind and twist this hose on around to where these are laying in the little pocket made for them, just like that right there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this bottom portion of this handle put back on. It's just going to snap together. And then we'll put our screws back in. I don't know of a fix for this except to be extra careful not to be pulling on the hose. Maybe I could come right here and put a zip tie maybe. I don't know. Go ahead and redo our continuity test. We got continuity. Alright, let's plug in the hose. Turn the switch off. Plug in the hose. And let's see what we got. Believe we got it worked out. Now let's see if we can put this on the floor portion of it and see if that will turn on. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I want this up as pretty high as I can get it. I'm going to push down on it just a little bit too. It should do pretty good. It's not crushing the hose, and that should keep that from pulling out of there. I'll snip the tag end off and it should be good to go. Alrighty guys, hey, we got that little vacuum cleaner fixed, and if this content helped you out, please give me a subscribe and smash that like button. Hey, just a little bit something different today, why not? Y'all have a good rest of your week. More Medic One.